Hi guys, I just had a really random thought, and I realized this is vertical, that the camera is vertical, and it's going to make it harder for you guys to watch on some devices. But I really don't care right now because I had a really interesting idea. Now, I'm going to try to make this as long as possible, so that way it can be converted over to YouTube, because I'm recording straight through the recording app on my iPad. So, I had a random thought. What if we made a game, or Bethesda made a game that was a campaign version of the Elder Scrolls series? And this is what I'm saying. They have all these online games. They have all of the regular Elder Scrolls games. What if we went, and what if they went and made like a campaign starting from the first game and going up to the most recent installment, but it has to be like the actual mission logs. Like, it'll be like not an online game, but it'll be like you can travel all of Tamriel and be able to go to different parts of it. And here's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. It'll go off and start saying like the history, or like, hold on. It could start off like as a story narrative. Like, you could go and do sort of a wife situation to where, oh, you have a wife? Okay, well, like, you could be the High King in all of like all of Skyrim. Like, you could be the High King of Skyrim. You could overthrow like Ulfric. You could overthrow whoever runs Hammerfell, Morrowind. I forgot the other kingdoms, but yeah, if you went and got some of those, then pretty much you could be like the High King of all the places. Therefore, you are technically the main leader of the place, because technically there's like 5 High Kings. If you do all the missions for the for the people, become leader of all the other places. Like, hold on, you could do like sort of this really weird campaign to where you're just a person, then you become Dragonborn, then you become the Thane for all the places in the, like, this. I'm just going to use Skyrim as reference, or like a building block, because I don't know how this works in other games. I haven't played any of the other games except for Skyrim. I want to try to go get one of the other multiplayer games that they have. So I want to do like in Skyrim, you're basically an innocent person. Then well, no, not in, well, you're committed to something, but you're not really. But I don't know. It could be. I don't know. I'm just thinking about this. So you could be. This is a random. This is turning into a really random thought. I have nothing to write down my notes on, so I'm gonna try to record this and then post this on YouTube, and then I'll just keep it on mind. This is really hard. I don't know why I'm doing it. I'm sorry. Yeah, because in Skyrim, you're a person who escapes Heimhell. What is it called? Helgen. Yeah. You escape out of Helgen, then you go to Riverwood and you do all the other stuff. Then you become Dragonborn. And then then pretty much at the end of the game, you go and defeat Alduin. And pretty much that's end game. You can go around, do little other quests and whatever. I really don't like those. I mean, here's the thing. I haven't played Skyrim for about... let me see. I've played it once. Not played it once. I've played it multiple times. I haven't played through, like, the entire game, start to finish. So, here's the thing. The first time I played it was back in 2000 and, let's see. It's 19 now. I got my console. Basically, whenever I had my PS3, I had my first game be Skyrim, I'm pretty sure, or Minecraft. It was one of those two games. And, yeah, it just had I played Skyrim for a good while. But the problem was, so one of the things you could do, and this is a very, very optional quest, and I never knew the location about this until I played it, like my first playthrough and whatever. So I never really completed the full game until just recently, and I'm pretty sure I may have live streamed my end of it, but I'm not sure. I will go back and live stream another Skyrim session without any mods. However, I do like the one mod I did have. I screwed up my game because of mods. And I'm going to more than likely get rid of all my mods because I don't need them all. Except for the one that I really like. And it's the Easy Enchantment mod that I've had. And sets all things up for life, basically. And pretty much... I gotta fix my hair real quick. Pretty much, what I like to do is I like to, like, in most games, I don't like playing with mods. Well, I normally can't play with mods because I play on a console, which makes it pretty much impossible to download mods. But even then, if I'm able to download mods, it's hard to run them. And it just makes it harder to do stuff. Let me try something. That's still really dark. Alright. I have my phone light on. Anyways, so back to my random thought. So it could start off with the first game, and then it could move on to Skyrim, which I'm pretty sure should end. But you could be like Dragonborn in all the kingdoms. You could become Thane in all the holds of that kingdom. Then you could become the what is it? I've forgotten the name of the person who runs the town. Jarl. The Jarl of every single town, or the keeps. Well, it also works as holds. Whatever it is. Keeps, holds, whatever you wanted to say. I think it's holds, that's the proper term. Let's see. Then you could become, like, the High King. If you challenged Ulfric. Like, if you could challenge, like, the guy who is the High King to, like, this, like, to a battle or something. My hair is messed up. It's only on this one side, though. Huh. Alright. I just got done shaving a minute ago, so my hair's a bit messed up. Alright, back to my random thought. So, yeah, you could become High King, or whatever, and then you could become, I don't know who the guy who runs I don't know who the guy who runs all of Tamriel is. Because certainly I know that the Jarls are under command of the High King, or under jurisdiction of the High King, and the High King is under jurisdiction of probably a higher up. But the problem is I don't know what their term is for the higher up of the High King. Because I know it's Thane, Thane, Jarl, High King, and then maybe there's a fourth term, and I'm not sure what that one is, but I would like to try to find out. But, yeah. But it would start off as like a story. It would be like your character's like wife or children, and it was like, can you tell us the story of we could sort of do like Grandpa's situation. Can you tell us the story of how Grandpa how we became such a successful family? And it was like, well, it all starts with your grandfather. And then it would... I'd be surprised if they could figure out, like, a way to do, like, character names. Like, an adaptive AI to where it could read names that are actually displayed instead of having them type, or just type out. Well, it could be, well, it all starts with your father, or your grandfather. And my character's name has always been Optiprimus. And if you know where that's from, then you get a cookie. Let's see. Yeah, and then it would start off, and it was like, your grandfather started off as a very, very feeble blacksmith, or some... I don't know how all the games start off. If it starts off the same way as Skyrim does, then I don't know. But I'll do some research. I still don't have my console yet, so I'm not going to be able to do that for a while. What's the other thing? This is something I found out. So, I watched a video about a couple days ago. Apparently, the original these are just fun facts I found out. The original search engine, that was the leading search engine for the the late 90s, early 2000s, or throughout the 90s and into the early 2000s, was something called AOL, I think. It was some sort of mail service, like email service and whatever, and then it got overtaken by Yahoo. And then Yahoo got overrun by Google and all the other stuff.
Mommy said to flush